Wonderful Upy community. Welcome to another episode of your favorite weekend show, Upy with Ezinne. How you doing? Hope the rains are treating you well. It's stack-up season today, and we're stacking up from another angle. Today we are stacking up from the angle of the money, our finances, our investments. Why are we stacking up from this angle? Because smart women invest. That's right. We're smart women, or at least we will become smart women right after this episode. So yay, up you, up us. It's our hour on radio, and I'm here to keep you company wherever you may be. So let's do this, my beautiful people. Finding self, finding purpose. My name is Ezinne Kanem, and I'm your host. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Upy with Ezinne on WFM 91.7. Be kind to follow us on all our social media platforms at Upy with Ezinne on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We'd love to connect with you and keep this conversation going long after the program is over. If we were to run a universal poll on what women love most, money will top the list. Women and money are 5 and 6. Yet it does appear that a lot of us women have not mastered the act of stacking up our money. I say this because I hear from women time and time again that money is one of the biggest stressors in their lives. If you want to know the many benefits of stacking up your money, then please stay tuned to this program. We're here today to break the shame, the mold enshrouding a woman's ability to stack up money and have investments. Women always say that their stressor is money, and if you look at it, most of the aggro that we have as women is either due to a lack of money or plenty money. They say money answers all things. What is a woman without money, really? How far can a woman go in attaining her dreams without money? I know they say ideas rule the world, but some money to back up the idea seems like a great idea again to me. Today our guest and I are here in the studio to take a deep look at this topic. If you're just joining us, this is WFM 91.7, finding self, finding purpose. Welcome back. Our guest today is Mrs. Ijeoma Chinaka, an ordained minister of the Most High God, a sales and marketing professional and an insurance practitioner with one of the oldest insurance companies in Nigeria. Ijeoma is a unit head at her company and excels in her core areas of sales and marketing, mentorship and training, as well as business development. She has emerged champion at a number of sales contests and is considered a role model. Ijeoma holds a BSc in economics, a PGD in management, MBA marketing, and is a member of the Chartered Insurance Institute of Nigeria. She's married with 3 children. Dear listeners, please join me in welcoming our very beautiful guest today, Mrs. Ijeoma Chinaka.
Thank you, Ezinne.
Good evening, Ijeoma. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. It's great to be here.
Oh, you took that from my mouth. It's great to see you. You look amazing.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Where do we start from? Because it's a very interesting topic we have today, if you ask me.
Very interesting.
Women and money?
Yes.
We're like 5 and 6?
Yes, so.
You know that thing they say, a woman's money is her money, but a man's money is our money, right?
I tell you.
And on top of that, we still don't have a lot of investments, huh?
We'll get in there.
Okay, so let's set the stage for this conversation that we're about to have. Could you tell me what your perspective and your understanding is of woman stack up?
Well, my own understanding, simple. It's time to build wealth. Let's tell ourselves the truth, women. Enough of the stacking up on the handbags, the shoes, the ashwabi, the hair, the makeup. Do I go there? I'm also speaking to myself. It's time to build wealth. And I discovered, even from the Bible, that a number of things that we're called to be as women. We're called to build, but we'll build with wisdom. We're building wisdom, and we also call the fruitful vine. So we're expected to, build on things, and not just building, but also to sustain. So today we're going to look at building and sustaining wealth. We're called to build and not to break down. In the Igbo setting, there's something that we say that a woman moves from Oriako to Odoziako, which means that a woman moves from the one that enjoys the wealth and becomes the one that manages, keeps the wealth, sustains the wealth. So for me, looking at all of these things, is that we've left the building of wealth to the men. But today, this time around, let's tell ourselves the truth. It's time to build wealth as women. Woman stack up could also stand as gathering from different pools. You start from one, you move to two, and then to multiple streams of income, so that you can have more. The more you earn, the more you have, and the more people that you can touch, more lives that you can touch. That's the way I look at it.
Thank you, Ijeoma. Very insightful submission you have given right there. The only thing is that you just had to go to makeup, right? You just had to talk about makeup. Abby? Okay, as you can see, Ijeoma is actually pulling punches straight up from her first answer. So I'm going to open the phone lines. So the number to call is 07000 917 917. The number to text is 0703 175 6537. The number to text is 07031 756 537. Please keep the calls coming as hard as the punches she's thrown. She's just thrown us. She says we're stacking up on handbags and stacking up on makeup, and my face is so well made up today. Oh my God, I feel so awful. I should have saved this money and used it to do investments.
But it's lovely.
Yes. So why did you go there? Okay.
It starts from the little things anyway.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Now tell me, we hear all over everywhere now, social media, that's where we get all our info and our life now from. Everything is on social media. So the buzzword now is secure the bag, secure the bag, secure the bag, So how can a woman approach and begin investing for her dream, for her life from get-go?
From your question, her dream. So it's her dream. So she has to take the decision, first of all. And she has to be intentional about it. She has to be disciplined about it. And then not just deciding to, but actually get to doing it. The doing is the cuckoo, And I think is also important. The first time I spoke about stacking up in wisdom, not in foolishness, because there are some moves that you can make that will be considered foolish. So they are professional people. You seek professional advice, and then when they give it to you, you start up and you're disciplined. A lot of times, including myself, we start up on things and then we break it in the middle. We don't get to the end of it, but we need to be disciplined, and I'd like to mention that you cannot do anything. You can't start up on anything when you don't have it. You can't start investment when you're not earning anything. That's dream. That's not action. It wouldn't work. The decision has to be yours, and then the action is yours as well, because like you said, it's your dream. It's not another person's dream. The fulfillment of the dream lies with you, and it's not in emptiness. So you take up the stand and then you work towards it and get to the end of it. But you must seek professional advice. Let me also add that a lot of us at this point in time have made some mistakes, maybe nobody taught us while we're growing up, but now we need to correct these things. How can a woman start? We must also teach the younger ones, our children, our daughters, that these things should start right from the beginning. People like us didn't start from the beginning, right? So we need to correct the wrong and teach our daughters, even as young as in primary school, the essence of saving, of investment, and all, and they grow up with it. That's it.
Thank you. I like the idea of catch them young.
Yes.
You know, just before we came into the studio, you and I were talking, and we were talking about the woman becoming,
Yes.
you know. But most times, you find that a woman doesn't really even, doesn't identify very early enough what it is she wants to do with her life.
Yeah.
And then in this climb, it's kind of an untold given that all you should do is just get married. Your husband will then sort out everything, and then you're just there. I mean, come on, they pay for you to travel. I mean, they pay for you to get all the nice bags and everything. Why do you have to have a saving? And if the man dies, you inherit everything anyway. So why?
If the man dies, you inherit everything anyway.
That's how it has been working.
Yeah, it has been working like that, but there's some stories as well that where the man died, the family members came and took everything because the woman actually had nothing to her name. And the man had no insurance, he had no will, and they come and take everything. But I would say that, like we have agreed, that we've taken the wrong steps, you know. And going forward, we need to teach the ones coming up, the younger ones, the youths, our daughters. This is not the right way to go. You must start earning on time. You must start investing on time. You must start building wealth on time.
Okay, two things very quickly. I like the fact that you mentioned insurance.
Yes.
Is insurance an investment? Because what I know is they will just keep making you pay premium, and then your car, for instance, doesn't have any accidents, and you're just wasting your money. And then, you know, so we just see an insurance. I just feel like, why would I even bother with insurance? That's like waiting for someone to die. I don't want them to die now, you know. So tell me, why should I, as a woman, look towards insurance as a vehicle for investment for my future?
You know, what insurance does is a protection for the things that you love. So when you put your money into an insurance, what it means is that this is something that I care about. So it comes first for me. I don't want to lose this thing. I don't want to, I need to protect it. If it's the car, like you said, you might be paying insurance, and the car nothing happens to the car. But what about the day something happens?
What about the ones you paid in the past?
Exactly. It is gone. Because you paid insurance for a particular period. I make the payment, my premium is maybe annually. And so from January to December, assuming I paid it from January to December, that is gone. All right, but you will not say because nothing happened this year, next year you will not pay. Some people do that, and then that's next year, something now happens. When the thing happens, what do you do? So it's just like where you say that, ask the question, now, do you drive your car without a spare tire? You don't drive your car without a spare tire.
Some of
because
us do.
It has a big risk. Because you may say that I've scaled through, you know, today, the next day, next week, then maybe next month something happens. On Third Mainland Bridge.
Oh my God.
That is it. You would carry your hand on your head and say, wow. It's the same thing.
We don't want to go there.
Then the question you asked, is there an investment? We just talked about it. But life insurance, the number of life insurance product policies that offer you investment space. It's not just, that's what people don't understand. And we try as much as possible to educate. There are a number of policies that are strictly life cover, you understand, that is for as a life insurance policy. Well, there's some that give you life insurance and also give you that space of investment. What I mean is that it's not about paying till the end. In between your earning, in between there's a payback, in between there's a payback. That's a lot.
I wish you guys can see the way I just jumped up on my seat because, I mean, this is news.
In fact,
are you joking?
I'm not joking. I'm serious about that.
So why are you...
That's the truth.
Is either the people with this instrument are not educating enough? Because, frankly, all I know about insurance is insure your car, insure your goods, insure your life.
Show your goods.
Yeah, true. So there's an Please tell me more.
Yeah, the investment opportunities in insurance, life insurance products. Yes. Specifically, if you want to do just the life insurance, just to take up the life insurance product, fine. Where you're looking at, if I'm not there, what happens to my family, my beneficiaries and all that. But there are some that offer you investment opportunities plus the life cover. So you don't just benefit, or rather it is not for the benefit or your people, your family to enjoy, but you enjoy while you are alive.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, yes. Over a period of time, maybe you take one for 5 years, you take one for 15 years, you take one for 10 years, you're still alive, or in between, you get your money back. In between, you're earning something. So you can plan towards your children's school fees, your holidays, your building, your business, and all of that. If you're somebody who is planning like we're looking at now, it's an investment opportunity. You put in your money, and then there's something coming back to you in return for you to use. And,
This is really an eye-opening discovery for me right here. I hope that women are tuned in and are listening. Please call us. The number to call is 07000 917 917. The number to text is 07031 756 537.
Yep.
Ijeoma.
Yep.
You see, one would have thought that I would know, but you can see that I didn't know. And this is also the lot of a majority of women. We have a call. Good evening. This is Up You with Ezinne. May I know who is calling and where you're calling from?
Good evening. My name is Margaret. I'm calling from Lagos.
Margaret, how are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay.
I'd like to say well done to your guest.
Okay.
She's been doing fantastically well in explaining the benefits of insurance.
Thank you.
And why women in particular need to get an insurance cover.
Okay.
Fortunately, I'm an insurance practitioner and I have not.
So you're ganging up. Okay.
I keep telling women, you need to get a life insurance cover. If you really love your children, the one thing that should come to your mind is, what would happen to them if I am not there? My husband would definitely get someone else who will take care of those children. So it's the money I give for them as the insurance cover that will guarantee that at all they go to school.
Yeah.
So there's a benefit. And again, it's not just that. We can also get the one, like she said, that can pay us salary for a long time. So I'd like to say well done to your guest. She's doing a very good job.
Thank you
very much.
Also, thank you very much to you, madam.
Thank you for calling us. Yeah, but you see, there's something that just occurred to me from that call. You see, she said you could take investment for your children in case something happens to you. At all, they will go to school. I think that's one thing that kind of riles me when it comes to insurance, investment. Why must it be sold on fear?
I get you.
Must I die? Must something happen to me?
I get you.
Can't I make an investment that, all of us are just going to be living and enjoying it?
I think it's a mindset thing. I think people have it already set in their minds that we're selling on fear. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. There are a number of packages, just like she mentioned. It's also insurance that I'm planning towards my old age. We have seen how old people, how difficult we have seen. We can say it. We have seen it that old age is not easy, but it could be easier with money. It could be easier with regular income. That's also insurance. Okay. It's also products that are backed up by the insurance.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is maybe we have to go back to the drawing board and find out how to find a better way of communicating and removing the fear factor so that we can hop on it and make investment. I mean, a few days ago, the Queen was buried. And in following the burial on television and everything, We heard that the Queen has been involved in planning her own burial.
Wow.
We heard that the coffin was made 30 years back.
Wow.
Yeah, I in this climb, you come to talk to me about my debts, you're not well. Whatever it is you're selling, I'm not buying.
Because we say, God forbid.
Exactly. It's not my portion.
It's not my portion. That's it.
Knowing that this is the way we have been ingrained, and the way our culture is, we need to find another way to get the women to hop on making investments. Because I personally do understand why we should have investment. So how do we communicate more effectively? Another thing is, women actually feel very ashamed about talking about money. When it comes to talking about designer bags, we're loud. Yeah. We want to talk about destination holidays, we're loud. We want to talk about destination weddings for our children, we're loud. When it comes to how much do you really have? What's your footprint, financial wise, on this entity called Nigeria, for instance, or the entire world? Where is your money working for you? Our voices become still. Exactly. And then even for those who are talking, we're not talking very loudly anymore. Sometimes we'll put it down to we're too religious, money is the root of all evil. That's why I'm happy that you're a pastor and you're here talking about money. Please, could you explain to me, to all of us, is money really the root of all evil? Is it a sin for a woman to have money? Money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. That's what the Bible says. Okay? But I can say that things I know the Bible says about money. One is, you've been mentioning it, that money answereth all things. Tell me about it.
Including me and you. All things include me and you. So money is a messenger. You send it and it goes. You call it and it comes.
Money come, money come, money come.
Yes.
My producer is looking at me funny.
But it's the truth. It's neutral. Money is neutral. So how can you shy away from something that answers all things, including you? Something that will answer me. Why would I shy away from it? Another thing the Bible talks about money is that money is a defense. What is a defense? A defense is a strong thing. Protection, a shield, a cover. So money would defend me from shame, from unnecessary exposure, from disgrace, right? From poverty. So why would I shy away from discussing that which is going to cover me from embarrassment, from insults? Let the truth be told. We cannot do that. We can't shy away from that. Money is important.
I'm lost in deep thoughts because Ijeoma is really hitting it hard. Money would save you from shame.
Yes, sir.
From disgrace.
Yes, sir.
From poverty.
Yes,
from answering the name that is not your own.
Yes.
You know how they ask us, what did you bring to the table? If you had some investment, nobody will be asking you, what did you bring to the table? They will know what you brought to the table.
Exactly.
So, Ijeoma, okay, now.
And another thing is, like you said, what do you bring to the table? It will prevent you from running away, from hiding. When others are bringing something, you hide and say, I'm not feeling well, I'm not available, I'm not around.
So you don't show up.
You don't show up.
Because you have nothing to show
exactly.
off. Today is interesting. The number to call is 07000 917 917. The number to text is 07031 756 537. As a financial instrument marketer, how has the response of women been to your industry, in your industry? What percentage of women do you, for instance, have in your portfolio vis-a-vis men?
Fantastic, about 95%. Bulk of my clients are women.
Oh, what do you do to them? What do you say?
It just means that I believe maybe I have the right women around me. Maybe that's what it means. The women that understand these things, understand the importance of saving, of investment, of planning for their retirement. I think that's what it means. I think that's the implication.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. So these women that I always have the conversations with who keep saying we don't have money, we don't have any investment, where do I find them from?
Maybe they're more into stacking up on the hair.
Ijeoma,
I'm going there again.
have you seen that movie, Smart Money Woman?
Yes, I have. Beautiful.
No wonder. I think that's why you keep referring to this hair, the dress, the bags. But
every woman should go watch that movie. Every woman.
I think they did a good job.
Excellent.
Because most of us are carrying investment money in our hands, wearing them on our ears.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Sunglasses.
It's okay. We'll just go for a little break right now because I just touched something. I thank God this is not television. You all would have bubbled over with what happened just before the break. Ijeoma, thank you. You're really hitting us back to back. We have a call. Good evening. This is Up You with Ezinne. Who is calling and where are you calling from?
No, hello. Good evening, my sister. So,
good evening.
Happy to get you people.
Thank you. We're glad to have you on.
I'm a regular caller also. Sometimes I will call during the video show.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes. Please, I'm happy to get you people. Oh God, we continue to bless you people in your work.
Amen. Amen.
You always impact us a lot, no matter what. For us, has confidence in our widows, challenges. Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Mom is glory from command.
Thank you very much. So, Ijeoma, we're talking, so now I'm a woman. I've heard you. Mm-hmm. I'm inspired. Mm-hmm. I want to start my investment journey. I don't have money. Where will I start from? I have just the stipend I earn. I earn 50,000 every month, or maybe less. How can I start investment?
That's a tough one. But wait, there's a teaching that we must save first of all. Save 1/10 of what we earn. Mm-hmm. The question is, do we practice it, right? Mm-hmm. Then for that kind of meager salary, 10%, removing 10% is still possible. And then so from that 10%, start off with saving, right? Mm-hmm. Then it grows, it grows from one bit to the other. It will get to a time where you can invest when it has grown from the saving. But with that little, I don't think that what we'll be talking about is investment. I think what we'll be talking about is saving first. Okay. So that it can grow, then it can get into some form of investment. But there is a number of investment opportunities in this land, though. A number of spaces, the one that you and I don't even know about. I remember was it yesterday, I was talking to a friend, about taking up something with us, some saving. We have saving where you do 10,000 naira monthly. Mm-hmm. So for that kind of person, she can do something like that. So I was talking to this person and she asked me about the interests, and she told me about somewhere that she had just cashed out on some investment opportunity in real estate. Something, she said, and she got some percent that she had just cashed out. And I didn't know that there were opportunities like that she just made little,
there are all sorts of things,
yes,
and why I asked you this question is because many years ago I was in that same situation where I wanted to begin to invest, but I didn't have plenty money. Mm-hmm. So like you said, the first thing I did was to start to save. I joined an Isusu.
Exactly.
An Isusu group. where you put a little sum of money down and then it's your turn to carry in a month. So by the time it was my turn to carry, I had like 100,000 and then I could buy my first set of shares, So don't, so what I'm trying to essentially say to the woman out there who is going to call in to ask us this question, or who is sitting down thinking we're only talking to those who earn
so
a lot of money,
start
with what you have where you are at. There must be something that you can do. All right? Okay. Ijeoma, now let's go back to you. Looking at your diverse interests, one might be tempted to say that you have your pies in many places.
Yeah.
This, that, and that. Do you see a connecting dot in all that you do? And how do you juggle all these roles?
I would say the connecting dot is that I sincerely have that interest in people. That is it. So that's why, I say that selling is caring. For me, when I sell, is out of care, genuine interest in people. Maybe as a pastor and as a minister, the genuine, it's something genuine. So I think that is the connection. As a mother, as a minister, and as a marketing person who is selling with passion, with interest, with concern, and educated, because truly, like we have discovered, a lot of people don't know what we're offering. So out of concern, you see me with so much passion because it's real. It's nothing fake. It's real. It's the truth. It's real me. It's the real me.
How do you juggle all these roles?
How do I juggle all these roles?
When is the time to pastor, the time to mentor, the time to sell?
I have my children are young adults. So I'm no longer nursing.
You look like a young adult to me. You say your children are...
We're trying. Two are already adults. Yes, it's the younger one that you say is a young adult, the youngest rather. Then my husband is a blessing. Doesn't stress. He lets me be.
So what I'm hearing from you is, I put first things first, and I have a good support system.
I have a good support system also around me, apart from my husband, my children. I'm connected to strong support sisters, ladies.
Great. Now, I was hoping you would go there so I can ask you this, my trick question.
Yeah.
It is generally believed that a woman that has money cannot be submissive, becomes arrogant to her husband, her in-laws, and generally to anybody who just doesn't have money.
Wow.
And as a minister, you have women in your flock, and you have over 95% of women in your portfolio. By your experience, does this describe these women that you know?
Not at all.
So where did that stereotyping come from? And what can we do to break it? Because it's a serious one.
I really don't even know one woman that is arrogant because she has money. I really don't know that. I really don't.
But do you know an arrogant woman anyway?
I'm searching. I'm truly searching. I'm truly searching. Do I know an arrogant woman?
No, because I like to know whether it's arrogant.
That is coming from, I'm truly searching. Maybe you say that because I'm a church woman. That's the next thing somebody will say now. That's why I don't know arrogant women.
Okay.
Maybe.
So it's good to know that the mold is being broken left, right, and center, that the women are making money now, investing wise, and are still running good homes.
Yes, running good homes.
Have good marriages. Because, if you actually look at social media, you would think that all of us are living in hell in our marriages. Because all you hear every day is tales of woes, isn't it?
Yeah, we hear that, but it's not true. I think those ones are just loud.
Bad news travels very fast, isn't it?
Yeah, it travels very fast.
Okay, all right.
It's loud.
I just want to be sure that my head is properly screwed on my shoulder.
Of course it is.
The conversation remains, women stack up, smart women invest. Ijeoma, tell me, when is the best time for a woman to start investing for her dreams? I know you said catch them young, but I want you to pin it down, because I remember that when I was growing up, my parents had this piggy bank thingy they gave to us, and then we were doing piggy bank, but you see, I woke up one day and I broke my piggy bank and I took all my money, and that was the end of it, So when is the best time to start? And should it be monitored for consistency? When is it late for a woman to start investing for her dreams?
I'm going to answer this question this way. The Bible says that now is the appointed time. When is the right time? Now. When is the right time? Now. So, when is it late for a woman? I think it will only be late when she's no longer earning. At old age, you know what I mean? Where she doesn't have the strength anymore to even, because if I say earning, it might be understood like, 9 to 5. That's not what I mean. Okay, so where she stops, where she's now too old, not strong enough to do anything intellectually, and when it comes to, energy and all of that, that's when it's late. Now, when is it early? When should she start? I agree very much with you. When she is young, we must teach. We must teach our children. I'm imagining this very colorful piggy bank. Pink, lilac, purple, that you give to maybe a 5-year. You're looking at your dress.
Yeah, because I think I'm wearing all the nice colors.
Imagine the piggy bank this way, with this nice color and with all the drawings that is attractive, that will appeal to that 5-year-old girl. And you teach her that she needs to, you just communicate and she gets used to it. I'm taking it now from the day you said at your own, when you were younger, that you had to smash it and you took all your money. The right thing, it could happen, but in love, you could allow her take all that money, but you also start again, buy her another one, and teach her that it's continuity, it's consistency. You can fail, right? Failure is allowed now.
But you have to just go back.
Go right back and start afresh. Even as adults at this age, as mothers, are we not failing? We fail, but it's when you stay back down, that's where the problem lies. But you have to get up and then continue. So you must teach the girls, I'm saying it again. Most of us were not taught. We didn't get these things right from the beginning, early enough. So we need to correct it.
Thank you very much, Ijeoma. Could you please give us your final words as we close out on this conversation today?
Ladies, let there be a change. Let's start building on wealth. Let's train our daughters as well. Let's encourage them. Let's teach them properly. And ladies, let us come together. More of the collaboration, more of the support. Let's love ourselves. Let's do things together. More opportunities, more money, more collaborations, more money. And then we can build even more and touch more lives.
Thank you so much, Ijeoma. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you for sharing from your wealth of experience.
Thank you.
I have personally learned from you today, and I'm sure our listeners have as well.
I've enjoyed the time.
So there you have it, folks. My take today is start small. Start now. Start with what you have. Start from where you are and build a nest for yourself. If the mantra woman helping woman will stick and endure, then we need to grow financial muscles to be able to buy it. So far, there is a woman out there today who doesn't have any investment, no matter how small or how informal. The movement is far from taking off. Dear woman, I hope you heard us today. The time to start your investment journey is now. Be smart. Build a nest for yourself. Don't let anything stop you from stacking up on your finances. Everything should not be bread. Generations are depending on you, so they could ride on your shoulder to their own greatness and their own destinations. Do not rob yourself and us of all the contribution that you can make to making your future self better. We live longer now. We live to be 90 and more. We need money to live well. So this is where we wrap up today's edition of Up Here with Ezinne. It's been another amazing one. Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook, Up Here with Ezinne. Get copies of our books, Up Here and When Adversity Strikes, Fight. Thank you. Big up to everyone that is involved in creating this magic every week. Starting with you, our dear listeners, our guest today, our advertisers, callers, engineers on duty, my producer Somto, the amazing UpYou team, the best radio station ever, WFM 91.7. You all stay strong, stay blessed, and stay lifted. My name, as always, is Ezinne Kufure Ekane. Until next time, is UpYou.